What is up, ladies and gentlemen? We're back at the Fine Arts Center with Colton's computer, and today we are doing an Illustrator tutorial. Here's a little preview of what we're going to be making. This is a banner, and it says Peyton on it. So, first thing we're going to do is we are going to grab our Shape tool, which is located right here. Now, going to make a nice little rectangle here. You can adjust it as you want. After the fact, I'm going to change the fill to white to start off with, and our stroke at black. Success. Now, we're going to bump this up to 4. I like that. Command Z. I don't like that. All right. Now what I'm going to do is Option, click, and drag. Hold down the Option key and release the mouse. It's going to duplicate it for you. You're going to click on it again. Transform it to what is a little bit wider than a square would be. Next thing you're going to do is you're going to position it like relatively under what you want, Command Z, and go to your Pen tool, and it's going to, if you have the Snap Smart Guides on, it's going to do an intersection with the center. You're going to add, the current function you're at is on Add Anchor Point tool. So what you're going to do is you're going to just click there, then hit A to go to your direct selection tool, which is not to be confused with the selection tool. And you're going to take this point and move it straight this way, not quite to the center. You want to go a little bit out from the center. Success. Next thing you're going to do is grab your selection tool, position it behind this guy. Well, you say, how do you do that? I say, go right click once you're selected on it, transform, or actually arrange, and then send it back. Perfect. All right, next thing we're going to do is grab our line tool. That is L on your keyboard. We're going to click from here, drag. Oh, that is not the right one. This. It is the backslash key, excuse me. And we're going to drag to there. That is slightly off, so we're going to use our direct selection tool, A, to clean it up a little bit, and it's going to be fixed once we have our round edges on here. Nope, I don't like that. There we go. Okay. It'll do for the moment. Now, next thing we're going to do is grab our selection tool. Select that and our little line segment, Command G to group them. Then we're going to hit Shift Command open bracket in order to send it to the back. That's your keyboard shortcut for that. All right, cool. You're going to do the same concept we did in the first one. You're just going to Option click duplicate. Going to go to Transform, Reflect. I already have it on vertical reflection, 90 degrees, perfect. And it's already going to be in the back because it's on the same plane as what it was duplicated from. Next thing you're going to do, select all of it, Command G again to group those two, so now you can move them as you please. I'm going to add a fill to it, rather some text. I'm kind of feeling some text. All right, so Peyton. Moving it down. All right, now once you like that, if you want to move it, let's say you're working on a graphic, you can group that as well. Okay, so I'm going to change the color of my text to, actually, and you can mess around with your, that's your stroke, your fill, and make it a gradient or something to that effect if you like. It's whatever you'd like. Here's the example of a gradient with text with a stroke on it. This gradient was at 180 degrees. You can replicate the effect however you want or transform it from this point. Thank you guys.